What's up guys, Jakob Owens here for the Buff Nerds, and welcome to another video, and I hope you're ready for some incredible travel filmmaking camera tricks. Being as that I was just on the road, or I should say a cruise around the Caribbean, I was traveling with very limited gear, and it allowed me to do the different tricks and tips I have for obtaining like really smooth footage while traveling and doing shoots with very limited gear. So when you're traveling, you're not always going to be able to carry around a lot of gear. For example, I was just at Disneyland and I'm not going to be able to bring a glide camera or Ronin into Disneyland and run around filming. So the only thing I can bring in is my camera and this strap. So when you're going around on different adventures or travel and you need to obtain smooth, steady shots and you don't have any gear, this is all you need to obtain some really smooth shots. All right, number one, these are very simple, mind you. You're gonna take the strap, you're gonna throw it around your neck, and all you're gonna do is simply pull tight on the camera and the strap so there's no slack or bend, and you're gonna use that as a fulcrum for obtaining smooth shots. Now what this does, it allows no bend and movement to be in the camera or your arms. It creates essentially kind of a mini steady cam, and by pulling tight and creating that tension, it allows the camera to kind of float without rocking back and forth in your hands. When you try and shoot handheld on the go, a lot of times if you're even just staying still, but let alone on a rocky boat or you're walking or whatever, if you have bend in your arms and there's no tension between you and the camera, you're gonna catch little bounces or movements because it's just gonna transfer through the arms. So tip number one is throw the camera strap around your neck, pull it tight, and use that. And again, you're gonna push on the camera, hold it tight so there's no bend, and you're just gonna use that. And what you can easily do is just move in and out and around. Not one of these shots was used a glide cam or a Ronin or anything. These are all on the go shots just with a camera and a strap. All right, tip number two, which is a little weirder and a little harder to do, is you're gonna take the camera strap, you're gonna put it in your elbow, you're gonna wrap it, you're gonna go to the inside, you're gonna wrap it in, grab the right side of the camera, and now you have this, and you pull tight here, and now you have it kind of just at your arm's length, and it pulls tight on your elbow and your arm here. So again, strap down, you're gonna put your arm in, you're gonna wrap to the inside, grab the right side of the camera, pull that back, pull tight, pull here, and now you have a steady kind of fulcrum position here. This one's a little less tension on the neck, and you can kind of get a little lower because the camera's a little, you can get it in a little lower position than if you were to have it around your neck. The one around your neck, the one around your neck, you kind of have to have it up in front of your face because if you drop it down here, you can't really see and do it all. So this is more for kind of mid to higher range up, moving, kind of gliding shots. The arm, you can get a little lower. So that's That's tip number two. Trick number two. That's trick number two. Trick number three. This one's a little weirder. This is probably the least of which I do, but it still can be effective if you're trying to get a quick lower angle shot that has a little smooth kind of float to it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the camera strap, you're gonna hold it in your hand up here, hold the camera low down here, and you're just gonna use it as a fulcrum point and kind of not let it swing, but you're gonna pull tight up here, pull down with this arm a little bit, and you're gonna do a kind of in and out type shot if you want to get like a low sweeping angle on something, just to get that little bit of movement. So those are three little tricks to achieving really smooth shots with no gear whatsoever other than a camera strap. Lastly, another tip that will help you in every one of these situations is getting a lens with image stabilization. Using these tricks, there's moments where you can still get a little bump to it. So having image stabilization in a lens will help you in any of these situations really smooth out any shot. I've gotten some incredible shots with just this combination, and my 16-35 Canon f4 wide angle lens. If you use a lens without image stabilization, you're much more likely to get some like jitters and shakes. If I try these same techniques with my Canon 24-70 f2.8 lens, that lens doesn't have image stabilization and I'll still tend to get a little jitters. But anytime I have the 16-35 on here with image stabilization and I do these maneuvers, the shots are super butter. And if there is still a slight jitter, in Adobe Premiere, if you just throw on a little warp stabilization, it is gonna look just buttery smooth, just like you had a glide cam or a Ronin or anything like that. So real quick, here's some examples of those buttery smooth shots that were only shot with this camera and this strap.
Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone to love.
Alright guys, I hope you learned something valuable from this video. I hope that you can go and take this simple technique and little tricks for shooting on the go with you and put it into your videos and the different stuff that you're shooting. Please feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, let me know if this video helped, hit that subscribe button, and keep watching for more videos. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Watch our next video, right?